We hear a lot from this administration about their creation of green jobs.
Political or anything, but if everybody, I'm sure most people here understand the issues involved with creating a tax on production, manufacturing, and energy based on, frankly, a hoax. I mean, it's been basically proven.
The reason for these energy citizen jobs rallies across the nation is to put Washington, D.C. on notice. We have to put them on notice that we will not continue to tolerate the wasting of our tax dollars on dubious green projects and phony green jobs with ridiculous returns on investment. We have to let them know that we will not tolerate the destruction of the domestic oil and gas industry in the name of questionable science, such as global warming and so-called carbon dioxide pollution.
And I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it's all one political party, or that it's this politician or that politician. You've got some people right now in the state of Ohio that want nothing more than to tax our small businesses right out of business. You know who they are. And John Bocherry and Zach Space and Tim Ryan and Betty Sutton and Charlie Wilson, this message is for you. We're coming after you. Good luck.
Who said this. You can lead a man to Congress, but you can't make him think. And it is certainly true that Nancy Pelosi and Harry Reid have not been thinking about what is good for the United States. And we have a lot of Congress members right here in Ohio who aren't either. Betty Sutton and Zach Space and Tim Ryan and John Bocherry.
Actually has evolved to digest oil and is rich in microbial life that prospers on the diet of Gulf of Mexico oil. So when you hear on the news, you know, that it's all gone and they can't find it, that's because it is all gone.
You know how many people are unemployed today because of the moratorium on drilling in the energy business? It's worse. That's like saying if your house burns down, stop building homes. They burn down, can't have that. Forget it. No more houses to be built. It's ridiculous.
Safety record. And I did a quick Google search to see about fatalities in the oil and gas industry, and what that indicated was somewhere in the neighborhood of an average of 30 people per year. But the interesting thing was almost all of them were resulting from vehicle crashes and people not wearing their seatbelts, which I thought was kind of funny. I mean, that's nothing to do with oil and gas per se. By contrast, there are like 50 to 60 people average per year killed in coal mining accidents. However, there's a big difference between oil and gas and coal mining. Only about 800,000 people are employed in the coal industry, whereas well over 9 million people are employed in oil and gas. So it's really not an apples-to-apples comparison. And it should be noted that every year, unfortunately, about 40,000 people die in car accidents. But you don't see Washington putting a ban on cars, do you?
What would you say is the message that you're trying to send in this rally today?
To rescind cap-and-trade legislation. It's the major thing that the oil industry is trying to get rid of. I'm working at a local refinery and trying to get rid of cap-and-trade for all businesses in this area.
Which refinery are you with?
Marathon Petroleum.
Okay, and are there many folks out here today from Marathon working on that?
That whole bus right there.
Oh, this whole bus right here is from Marathon?
Yeah.